Yo, what's poppin', my people? It's your boy Crooks the Great, back at you guys with another banger of a UFC 4 video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing part 3 of the how to be a dominant boxer in UFC 4. We're going to be taking on some elite level competition here in the featherweight division, and we're going to be doing it with Do Ho Choi. In his first matchup, we're taking on Zabit. I don't want to butcher his last name, so I'm not going to try to go and say that last name, but we're going to be trying to piece everything together that I've been teaching you guys over the last couple videos. We're going to be popping out that jab, making reads, and then trying to get finishes. So here we're just trying to take our time. Now this is going to be a real challenge using somebody like Do Ho Choi, because he does only have an 88 chin. So he doesn't have the best chin health, so we have to be on point with our boxing as we get a beautiful knockdown off the clean 3-piece early in the first round. So it's a good sign that we're picking up on the rhythm. But like I was saying, we can't just be waiting in front of people with Do Ho Choi, because he just does not have the chin to go blow for blow with anybody in the division. So here we're popping out the jab. We're looking for that slip hook. Still just taking our time, not rushing anything. Catch him right there with a clean combination. And you guys see how I mixed up the speed of the combination. And you can do that in UFC 4. You can start off slow and then speed up your combination mid combo. So I would say throw the first 2 strikes of the combination slow and then speed up your last 2 inputs. And it's a nice way to mix up your opponent. Try to get them to think that you're throwing a shorter combination than you really are, and then still landing some clean damage at the end of your combinations when the multiplier is all the way up. So here we're changing it up just a little bit, letting him walk us down because our chin health is low. Going down to the body, then back up to the head, but he hit us with a clean uppercut. So far so good. We're taking a little more damage than I would like, but hey, it's gonna happen in UFC 4. You're not gonna be able to negate any damage coming back to you in fights like this, especially when you're boxing, that you don't use kicks. It's a little bit harder. So here we're going with the nice jab straight to the body, crack him with a good slip straight, go down to the body with the body jab that we've been using all series long. And I notice his body is more open than he's leaving his head. He's starting to slip off a lot more, so we need to take advantage of that by trying to get some body damage in when we can. Because right now he's being a little bit, he's staying at a little bit too much out of range for me just to be landing combinations. But right there we land one, go down to the body, then try to go back up to the head. But he did a good job of slowing us down and blocking. So we're still just staying patient. We're only in the first round. Nice front kick by my opponent right there. Tries to go with the flying knee, but he misses. And we're trying to limit the amount of mistakes that we do make. So if you are going to be boxing against guys in Division 18, Division 20, top 10 ranked guys in the world, you need to be limiting the mistakes that you make. Because if you make a lot of them, a lot of these guys that are up here are finishers, man. They're guys like GOAT, guys like Romero, guys, you know, any of the elite level guys, they're finishers. And that's going to be the end of the first round. Now, we did get a lot of damage there at the beginning of the first round. We mixed it up well at the end of the second round, but he did start to gain a little bit of momentum heading into the second round. So we don't want to be making the same mistakes we did at the end of the first round. Because if we do, we could potentially be in a bad spot very, very quickly with Do Ho Choi. So here we're exchanging a little bit, letting him hit our block, going down to the body, then back up to the head. And you see how I'm stepping out of the pocket. As we get that beautifully timed knockdown off the 4-piece. When I feel like strikes are coming back, oh, he hits us with a clean knee right there, though. Ew, that's ugly, but we come back and get the nice, beautiful rock, drop him right there. But we're not trying to go for the finish. We're not going to go for the finish right here. We're trying to go, or the ground and pound finish, I'm sorry. We're going to try to go for the clean knockout. And he's trying to move his head, and we hit him with the clean lead uppercut straight to get the job done there with Do Ho Choi. Successful first fight against a Division 18 guy. With that being said, y'all know what's coming. Let's go ahead and jump into the second fight that I do have for you guys here on the video. Now, here we are, guys. This is what most of you guys had clicked on this title to see. It's me versus GOAT1099, also known as one of the best, if not the best, UFC 4 player currently in the world. He's going to be using Sadiq Youssef. I'm going to be using Do Ho Choi. And we're going to be testing out. He's really going to put to test everything that I've been talking to you guys about in the last 2 videos. We're going to have to do everything perfectly to try to get a win against GOAT. So here we're taking our time. And sorry if you guys hear little grunting sounds in the back. That's my son. He's awake right now. He's trying to go back to sleep, but you know, it's a hard knock life for kids these days. So here we're just trying to take our time. We're not overcommitting or pressuring GOAT too much, just because I know GOAT is such a hell of a counter striker that we don't want to do that. But we counter right there. He made a big mistake trying to go for that head kick inside the pocket, and we made him pay, getting that nice clean rock off at the beginning of this first round. Now you see us playing a lot of footsies. I'm moving in and out of range. I'm not just overcommitting or trying to pressure him too heavy. That's not what we're trying to do. He's feinting off nicely, catching with a clean straight, but he did catch us with a good uppercut. Miss on the slip straight, and now he's starting to work those legs. And that's a counter. For those of you guys that are watching this to try to counter the boxer heavy approach, leg kicks will do it. And GOAT is one of the best guys to be able to time out off rhythm leg kicks, man. He's real tricky with them. Before you know it, the leg health will be drained. And yeah, then you're having to switch stance, and if you don't feel comfortable fighting in a switch stance, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So we're going to the body, then back up to the head, and we're pressuring a little bit because his block is broken. And that's one thing that I don't think I touched on in the previous 2 videos. If you have a block, somebody's block broken, you need to use that jab to keep the block low and put pressure on them. Because then they start to feel like, oh man, I need to try to counter something, and then they're playing on their heels to try to figure out what you're doing. And if you can time out a clean combination and put them on their back foot, the more chance you're going to be able to get a finish. So I would highly recommend it, but you got to be careful against guys like GOAT, man, because yeah, they'll know what's coming and they'll get you out of there. So we're pressuring him a little bit with the jab. We're missing on the body jabs, so he's doing a good job of staying out of range, but there's a beautifully timed 2-piece counter right there by GOAT. We're exchanging, hurt him right there with a clean straight, then go down to the body. We're trying to get him to lower that block, but he's doing a good job of just taking the body shots and then moving away. Nice jab to the body by GOAT. Oh, nice slip counter. Hurts us, knocks us down right there. Now we're in a little bit of trouble. He's going for that ground and pound finish, but we're going to be able to survive with a nice head movement on the ground right there. Able to roll the sprawl. And now we're safe. But like I was saying, man, you can't rush guys like GOAT. Because if you rush them, stuff like that can happen. And look at our chin health. We were in a pretty good spot, and now we're in a lot of trouble. And that's going to be the end of the first round. Now, we did do a great job at the beginning of the round of punishing that beautiful roundhouse kick that Sadiq Yusuf does have with a good lead hook. And although we did get the stun, he did get the knockdown. So it's really, I'm not going to lie to you, he probably won that round just off of that knockdown. So here at the second round, I'm going to try to limit those mistakes. Against guys like GOAT, like I said, you guys have to limit mistakes against really high level players, because they will capitalize on it and take advantage of it. And then by the time they're done with you, chances are you're gonna be looking up at the freaking lights, man. You're gonna be frustrated as hell, wondering what happened and what went wrong. So here we're pressuring a little bit more, playing footsies, trying to bait out a kick. But GOAT's smart enough to know that I'm trying to do that, so he throws one as we're entering in the pocket. Nice 2-piece right there, broke the block down. But we're answering back, and look, his stamina is drained, which is letting me know he's throwing a lot of strikes, breaking down the block a little bit, but we're not able to get a clean one to be able to get a damage, to be able to get a rock. I'm sorry. He's doing a good job of answering back when he needs to. So we're putting on a little bit of pressure, trying to go with the jab hook, because I know in the last round he did drop us off of a nice slip. We're just taking our time still. You popping that jab out. Nice 1-2 by GOAT in return. And see how I'm jabbing and then stepping out of the pocket, but it didn't matter right there. He knocks it down with a beautiful jab overhand. And now we're in a ground and pound scenario again, but we're able to post up these shots, man. And he's able to get back into side control. So we're surviving. We got to maintain composure here against GOAT. So there we faked. Let the stamina rebuild up. Punch one time, then go for the sprawl. So here we're in a safe spot. And GOAT doesn't look like he's trying to get into a dominant backside position. He's just punching, waiting for us to move. And he's going to be able to let us up off the ground right there, which is good for us because we don't want him on our back. Nice, beautifully timed calf kick. And now look, he's throwing out a lot more calf kicks because he knows that I'm going to be on the defensive up to my head because I've been rocked twice. And dropped twice, actually. So here we're trying to play it a little bit more safe. We're just going to try to ride this round out so that way we can recover a little bit and head into the third round. But that's going to be a tall task, especially against somebody like GOAT. Because once he smells blood in the water like myself, he will start to swarm on you and put you in some bad situations. So we're trying to keep him off of us, but he's landing some good shots. We're double jabbing to keep that block down. Crack him with a good straight. And that was just to gain a little bit of space because our head health is so damn low. But we're just trying to maintain that composure that it takes to win fights like this, man. A lot of people in fights like this will tend to kind of give up. They'll just walk forward and be like, hey, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to win this fight, as he catches us right there with a clean jab uppercut. But yeah, we got to maintain our composure heading into this third round. And he did mix in a new combination with that jab lead uppercut because he sees us ducking so much. So that might be something we can counter as well. So we need to be on the lookout for that here in this third round. So there he's trying to break our block down. He's trying to anticipate us walking forward. Popping out that jab. We barely missed on the lead uppercut to end that. But there was that jab uppercut. We were able to counter it right there. Knock him down. And now if we do drop GOAT, I am going to be going for a finish against him, man. I'm not going to lie to you guys, because the longer we keep GOAT in this fight, the more of a chance he's going to be able to get a finish on us. But here we're overloading the block. He drops us right there with a clean two-piece combination. We're going to let him push us up against the cage so that way he doesn't get that free uppercut on the release. There's a jab lead uppercut again. Catch him with a clean slip straight. Hurt him. Miss on the overhand. He's trying to take advantage of it, but we're moving out of the range right there. Nice calf kick. And now our leg is starting to blink too. And this is normally a situation that I would love to put my opponents in. But having it done to me is just going to speed up our process. We need to try to get GOAT out of there. And that's exactly what we try to do right there with the slip straight. We're pressuring him with the jab. Catch him right there with a clean three-piece. Have him up against the fence. Now we're going for the win here with the ground and pound damage. He's blocking a lot of these shots, but we're able to get him out of there with the clean right hook with Do Ho Choi, and possibly one of the craziest fights you guys will ever see on UFC 4. And we did it with a 3.5-star and a 4-star fighter. So, you know, hey, these guys can be used, ladies and gentlemen. These guys can be used, but you can't be afraid to take risks in UFC 4. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button. I do post UFC 4 content on this channel daily, as well as I do post undisputed content on the channel as well. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And let me know in the comment section if you guys did enjoy this series of videos, and if these videos really helped you guys out. Let me know. Let me know. And then if you guys have ideas for future series that you guys would like me to do, I'm sorry, let me know. Let me know in the comment section. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, and I will see you guys in the next one.